So the reason I like customizing my computers, and I know that this makes me sound really corny, is that it makes me feel like I have superpowers. If there's something that annoys me about the way that my computer works, I can just go out on the internet, and there's usually a utility that I can download and install that fixes that annoyance. And so in this video, I want to talk about my favorite Mac utilities. We'll do Windows in another video later on. So let's get into it. So one utility that basically everybody who has a Mac tends to install when they get into this thing is a window manager. And there's a million of these, but my favorite is called FlexiGlass. And it does all the standard stuff that a window manager does. So you can hit a key combo to move your window to the left or the right or full screen it or whatever. But the reason I like it, if we look at the preferences for it, you can see that it has this thing called a window mover. And what that lets you do is you can hold down buttons on your keyboard to adjust the placement of your windows. You can just have your mouse anywhere in the window, hold down a key combo, and you can start moving your window around, or another key combo and resize your window. And so for $9.99, which is the cost of FlexiGlass, it gives you a way faster way to move around and adjust your windows on your Mac. Another utility I really like, especially if you're on the latest update of the Mac operating system, High Sierra, which you really should be, is, it's got a weird name actually, I'm gonna look it up here. It's High Sierra Media Key Enabler. This is a free utility and it puts a little dot in your menu bar. And what it does is it makes your play, pause, next, previous buttons on your function bar actually work. So normally if you hit that, it might start iTunes or it might pause video in Safari, you never really know, but with High Sierra Media Key Enabler, you can set it to prioritize Spotify. So when you hit that play pause button, it's just gonna send that command to Spotify and it will always work. Another utility that a bunch of people install is a screenshot utility. Now, I know that you can hit Shift-Command-4 on a Mac and it'll record a screenshot, but I use this app called Annotate. It was recently acquired by Cloud App, but it's still free. And when I hit Shift-Command-4 and take a screenshot, I can then draw on it. I can put little arrows on it. I can put some text on it. I can even like blur out a certain section of it. And then when it's done, I can just hit the Twitter button to tweet it. I can save it, or I can even hold down the Option key and drag it directly to another app if I just want to put it directly into another app. It's way more convenient than the built-in screenshot utility, and I really recommend, if you don't use Annotate, at least some kind of screenshot utility. Okay, so last utility. You may have noticed that I've got a million menu bar icons and it looks hellacious, but there's a couple of utilities that let you hide most of them. The one that I like is called Vanilla, and it's really simple. It just puts a little caret in your menu bar and you can just tap it and it hides all of your icons, and then you can just hold down the command key to drag icons in or out of the hidden section. It just makes your computer feel more comfortable. It's nice. So those are my favorite utilities for the Mac, and I've talked about this a lot, but I really do think that being able to customize your computer makes a huge difference. It makes it feel like it's yours and not this thing that got handed down to you. If you're using an iPad or a Chromebook, if there's something that you don't like, you basically just have to deal with it. But with a Mac or with a Windows PC, if there's something that you don't like, you can change it. And most of the time, I prefer the platform that you can change.